everybody, this is Miriam Guerrero-Cheuk, and I'm very excited to bring you a new edition of this teacher series. Today I'm here with Jestine Mayberry. She's a teacher of freedom. She teaches marketing and business education. Hi Jestine, how are you?
I am good. How are you doing?
Good, welcome. Thank you for deciding to join. I chose Jestine, and of course Jestine volunteered, so I was really appreciative because she's a career switcher, so she has so much to offer. So I want to know what you used to do before and what skills you brought into the teaching profession and what led you to teaching.
Well, formerly I was the Girl Scout director for the Girl Scouts of Tennessee, and I really enjoyed my job. I loved interacting with the girls and the parents. I mainly dealt with the parents and making sure that each troop had all the materials that they needed, the curriculum, helping them with going to camp and different activities. And I did get down and dirty and went to camp as well, because you have to experience that as a Girl Scout director to advertise it to other parents and students. And I feel like that was the connection that I brought back to the classroom, was being able to connect with people and understanding, what they're thinking about, what they like, what they dislike, and just able to make those connections. And that's important in the classroom. You have to make those connections with your student in order for you to be successful with them and know what they're thinking throughout the day.
That is so true. As we know, building a positive rapport with your students really is what will help you for the students to really be motivated to really learn a lot of times the material. So yeah, so true. Another thing that impressed me from Jestine, she is the student advisor for FBLA as well as the STEP team coach. So I'm very impressed that not only you're a first-year teacher, but then you sign up for these other things. How do you manage your time to do all of this?
Well, as the FBLA was something totally new for me, and it's Future Business Leaders of America. And normally in the past, the chapter just kind of did competitions and maybe a couple events here. But as a Girl Scout director, I pushed the students to get more involved in what they signed up for. So the students this year participated in different conferences. We went to Baltimore for one of the national conference, which was a good time. We went on field trips, and we just recently had our state and regional conference where students actually won awards. I have a regional officer, and we are on a chapter for the Shenandoah region. So it was, we met at the beginning of the year with the officers and the chapter, and we set goals, and we met each and every one of those goals. And I think that it's important, if you choose to advise a student organization, to set goals and to set your time according to the schedule. Like they knew every Tuesday, that's when we would meet, every second Tuesday of each month. And so just setting that ahead of time and making sure you stick to that is important as an advisor. And with STEP team, that's my release. I love dancing. I have a background in dance, and I just enjoy watching the girls and the boys grow in their confidence, and the school loves them. They ask them to participate in everything, pep rallies, you name it. And so they just have a good time, and that's kind of my release outside of the academic side of the organizations. And once again, just setting your schedule so that you're available to those students as well as to students in your class. So if I had students that needed additional assistance in class, it's computer information systems, and I knew that I was going to be after school that day, or I was coming in a little bit early, I would ask those students to come in during that time. That way I'm able to multitask and watch them both at the same time, and I might send them to the lounge to work or vice versa. And I found that really has helped me as a teacher, just making sure I manage my time well.
Great, thank you so much. Yes, a word of caution: if you're a first-year teacher, don't feel like you need to do it all. Take your time. Your classroom is the first really expectation. Make sure that you're doing well in the classroom. Then, of course, then if you have more time and energy, it's always good to be part of the school community and to volunteer and attend events. But you don't have to be a rock star from the very beginning. So take your time before you accept important positions within the school. So just take your time. That's a word of caution. And the last thing, any words of advice, last words of wisdom for our viewers?
I would definitely say, as a first-year teacher, do not overstretch yourself. As far as your time, I say get a schedule and stick to that. That includes if you choose to work with student organization or just working with your students after school or before school. It was important for me to have something in front of me at all times so that I'm able to see what I have to do each day, and I'm able to monitor that and to make sure that I have time for myself as well, because your personal time is important, as you all know, as a teacher. So just making sure you don't overstretch yourself and you set your boundaries and you stick to that.
great words of advice. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you find that these videos add value to your life. So until the next time, bye.
Bye.